I'm Mitch Henck with a few thoughts on the John Doe, the ultimate case of the victor gets the spoils, as they tried to investigate Scott Walker. The conservative Supreme Court in Wisconsin said, that's it. Francis Schmitz, the special prosecutor, is fired. Plus, you have 30 days to return all the documents and evidence to the injured parties, and if there are emails and other evidence, bring those back to our court. Now, they did say that they're not going to order the documents destroyed until all appeals are exhausted, which is a change from July. But it's interesting. They said, Schmitz, you're out, but they wouldn't give him any money to do all the work required to return all those documents and the evidence. He has to work for free on that, the final turning of the knife. But they did say something interesting. They said the appeal can go forward. If you want to appeal this to the U.S. Supreme Court, they invite local district attorneys to do it. It would be the 5 were involved in the John Doe 2 investigation, including Ismael Ozanne of Dane County. Wouldn't he be a hero if he did the appeal for his progressive friends and those who can't stand Scott Walker? And by the way, there's no reason to assume that the high U.S. Supreme Court would agree with the Supreme Court in Wisconsin. No reason to think Antonin Scalia would accept the fact that you can collaborate or have this collusion between campaigns and outside groups. After all, at one point it was illegal in the Wisconsin statute to have this kind of collaboration. And Francis Schmitz even thought there was evidence, he presented to the John Doe and the Supreme Court both, that there was collaboration on express advocacy ads in addition to issue advocacy ads. Now, I know you're throwing stuff at the screen if you're on the Scott Walker team, but the law was the law. They got rid of the law. And you could say that the prosecutors and law enforcement officials who tried to uphold the law were wrong and used Gestapo tactics, but there'll be private lawsuits in those areas as well. But this could go to the U.S. Supreme Court, and Scott Walker could still be in trouble, and isn't that an interesting holiday thought? And those are my 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist downtown who gets things done. We could talk about this and more on the radio Monday morning at 8 o'clock on 92.1 FM, The Mic, The Mitch Henck Show.